Warning: everything you are about to see here is done by a complete noob and shouldn't be taken as a proper tutorial. You have been warned. Step 1. Kill the butterflies. They are tasty treats for all and heal unless you are Wickford or Wormwood, since Wickford cannot eat the butterfly wings, which sucks for her, and Wormwood, well, he doesn't get the benefits of the healing. Still, for the rest of us, we can live happily killing the butterflies, at least until we get the net. Step 2. Collect the goodies. Grass, flint, and twigs are the basics of all crafting materials, and you'll need them for life in the constant. So I would suggest running around, collecting what you can, doing whatever you must until you can make a pick, and then gather up all that loveliness. Step 3. Collect the gold. Once you have all the materials, the grass, flint, and twigs you acquired, make the pick. From there, you can start collecting gold from the rocks with the yellow veins inside of them, and make sure you collect as much as you can, at least a stack. Maybe a little bit less. Still, it's required for later. Step 4. Build a base. Having made the science machine with the gold you had collected, you can get the alchemy station. Now it's time to pick a lovely place to call your home, and make it feel that way wherever you decide. Just make sure you have some storage, and if you so desired, you can start plotting it all out by using a pitchfork to pick up the land. That way, you can at least know where you are. And it can be kinda lovely. Step 5. Hunting! When you find the lovely mounds of dirt, feel free to uncover the tracks below and follow them to your prey. Don't worry, nothing bad could ever come from tracking down your prey. Once you have it tracked down, it is time to do the only sensible thing. Kill it in cold and heartless blood. Now, if you're Wendy and you haven't summoned Abigail yet, make sure you put her down, because it's essential once you kill it. And obviously, it might take a few tries to get it into a corner, since they're not exactly, well, they don't exactly like being close to people. Still, you can beat it up, and if you know a little bit of kiting, well, don't worry, you can learn here. They're a little bit forgiving, and if you have some grass armor, you can do relatively well. Just make sure that once you kill it, you give her all of the materials it drops. It'll be important for your survival. But if you happen to be shit, then there's always another ways to get the job done. You know, you could just use tentacles, tall birds, or whatever's in the area. Let's face it though, as long as it's dead. Step 6. It's time to get used to kiting. Kiting monsters is a very useful tactic. You can use Abigail as much as you want, but you can only do so much. So, if you suck, make sure you wear a log suit. That way, take some damage, it's going to be a little bit more forgiving. But until you get used to it, fight things you know you can kill, or get other people to kill it for you. But as you can see, I'm using this pig to get somewhat of an understanding right now, and while it's not the best, it will become useful later. As you can see here, it's, well, me actually kiting well, which was surprising even for me, because I am not good at kiting, and yet I did the job just wonderfully fine. And again, the things you cannot kite, just wear a log suit. It'll absorb some of the damage, and if you have some healing items, you won't have to worry as much. Just remember, kiting is your friend, at least when you can. Step 7. Setting things on fire. I mean, why not? There will be moments when you are low on a light source and want to save on materials, so setting things aflame is a viable solution. I mean, all you need is a torch. As long as you have one with enough durability, you can get away with it. Also, if you need to, you could drop things that are low on durability or almost gone, and it'll be quite amazingly resourceful, and you can last the night. Finally, a useless tip: following the paths. I know it might seem a little weird, and some people tell you, oh, follow the edge of the map and all that other stuff, but paths can lead you to some very interesting stuff, like a pig village, or a pig king, or if you're lucky, maybe even Chester. So why not follow them around and see where you end up? My final thoughts. And if you have a gift, open it up at a science station if you can. It's proper, you know, don't let yourself wait too long. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing for more content. Maybe even leave a comment, they are quite helpful for me. Hope you had fun, and see you next time. Bye.